Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922, and let me just fix my chair here. There we go. Wow. Like, wow with I was taking a look at phone. He did a video on the Fate Stay Night episode, and I agree 100% what he said about Kirei and Gilgamesh. No question. These guys are so evil. Kirei is so fucking evil. So evil. So, anybody who's actually, seen Fate Stay Night the anime or actually read the manga, the light novel, or so on and so forth, I now know, without any doubts, that Kirei, what he got at the end of Fate Stay Night, was just desserts. There's no question. Like, no freaking question. He got what he deserved. Okay, yeah, Fate Zero, Season 2, Episode 9. Let's get into it. This one was called Evil, The World That All Evil, I believe. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, it was like, the, I believe that's what it was called. The World of All Evil, All the Evil in the World. All the Evil in the World, more or less, give or take. And starts off with Ryder and his master. It's kind of interesting. We find out, obviously, that kid, Ryder's master. He's living with these old people who he had pretended to be. He had pretended to be their grandson, and he's having this conversation with his grandfather on the roof about how I know you're not really our grandson. Our grandson would never be this so kind, but he's actually the grandfather. He's actually attending to tell him it's okay. We would welcome you to be our grandson and stuff, and so on and so forth. And saying how, to live with us. You could stay as long as you want. That was a whole bit on that. Okay. That was a conversation he was having on the roof while the sun's coming out. Then we get... Trying to think. Yeah, but then we get, after we have that, we get a scene with Kiritsugi. He's really down. He's like, almost to the point. He's explaining that there are these things that he's trying to figure out where Kirei had put Einsfield, his wife, Eri, and he doesn't really know where he put her, but he figures it can only be at two locations: where he is right now, which is this temple, or at this Capitol building. At this building. And he basically calls it the ley line. I was trying to make a spoof of a thing of, Outlaw Star there. But yeah, ley line. It has to do with the Holy Grail. And because the thing is, Eri, she's the Holy Grail. It's the same, shing, gang, bang, boom thing with Fate Stay Night. So he's just saying to himself, I'm alone again. This guy's got this character. I will say it right now. He is the most saddest. You feel really bad. I don't care what anyone says. I feel bad for this character. I do. You take a look at that backstory. You feel bad for him. It's like, holy shit. Did he know? Did Kiritsugi know any happiness in his life? I'm sorry, it's just like, damn. Well, But anyway, moving right along. What ends on happening is Saber shows up, and she's there to say, "Oh, I've looked everywhere for her. I can't find her." So on and so forth. Already they're on bad terms, so it's even worse now. He's just like gone. Forget it. He's like saying, I always, he's done that. He sacrifices everyone that he loves for his cause. And so she leaves from that scene because they're trying to find Kirei and the whole bit on that. Then we get the conversation. Now we go to Kirei. This guy is so fucked up. He's just so fucked up. He's so fucked up. Kirei. Oh, man. I'm so glad he died in Fate Stay Night. Oh, man. I'm so glad he died. He's so fucked. He's like the root of all evil. I agree with Phone 100% on this show as far as Kirei is concerned. He's an evil son of a bitch. Just an evil son of a bitch. Man. But anyway, he's there talking to her about, she says that, oh, you'll never compare to him. You'll never compare to Kurotsugi Emiya because she wanted him to get the Grail, give or take, and he's like, why? Oh, he's so pissed. He's like, why are we different? She's choking her, and then she says the reason why is because he's willing to sacrifice his wish. Kurotsugi's wish is to get rid of conflicts, to get rid of war, to give peace. And then Kirei's like, yeah, but if he does that, all humanity will be eliminated. Because it's almost like, saying like that. It's like saying, I'm going to get rid of chaos. Well, if you do that, the balance, And then after she says that and so on and so forth, he grabs her by the neck and chokes the shit out of her. And I'm like, fuck you, Kirei. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. Oh, what a scumbag. Total scumbag. Like, totally. Oh. I almost wish that, Kurotsugi did kill him in Fate Zero, but we know that he doesn't happen. So, kills her, and he says he found his way, his reason to fight now. So that's Kurotsugi Emiya. To suggest that, oh, I'm the... He's in other words, he's the evil. He's evil. That's what Kirei is. He's like all... Like the episode is. All the evil in the world. All the evil in the world. He is the bona fide evil. He's the purest form of evil in this world, and that's what he is. And Kurotsugi is the opposite of that. He's the goodness of this world, trying to purge the evil. Kind of. That's the way I see it. And we go more and more along. We have Rider's Master. He decides to use his command seals. Like, he just wants... So he commands him to win the war, to win the Grail. And I forgot what the first one was. Well, the first one was to go into battle to achieve victory. 2 was to get the Grail, and 3 was to go out and conquer on your own. So he does this, and before he did it, these signal flares go in the air. And that's basically Kirei stating, hey, I'm here, I got the Grail, nah. But he's basically saying to come out and after me. It's like a bait. He's baiting the Grail for everyone else to come at him. So, and that's what happens there. And Ryder is not having any of it. He's like, he grabs him, he's like, no, we're going to go together. And stuff. And I just love Ryder. He's awesome. He's fucking awesome. King of Conquerors. Awesome. and he's just like, oh, you know, and he gets this horse, and he's on his way, and he leaves those grandparents behind, and this is just like, this is it. This is the final battle. This is it. You know, you know, it was pretty crazy. And you see Saber. She's on her way, and you know, Emiya Kurosugi's talking, and he's saying how, oh, this is what you planned out now. You're going to have us all coming at you for the Grail, and so on and so forth. And then we have this conversation then with Kirei and Gilgamesh. And Gilgamesh asks, what did you do with the doll? And he said he killed her. And he's like, Gilgamesh is laughing like, you're pretty fucked up, man. And then he says, oh, if Saber shows up, have her, before I go, he said that if Saber shows up before I get back, have Berserker fight her. Play with her for a little while. That was the whole bit on that. Man, Kirei, you fucked up, motherfucker. But then we get another scene also in this episode with Eerie, you know, Einsfield. She's, like, inside the Grail. We see her inside the Grail. And we see her talking to, Elia. You know, her daughter, Elia Einsfield. And she's telling her mommy that she had a dream about this and so on and so forth. And she's referring to tell her that you won't have to worry about that anymore and so on and so forth. And we get this crazy shit with the dolls, the dolls of her, versions of her. It's almost like it almost reminded me of like Evangelion, you know? The whole, you know what I mean? Kind of Rei Ayanami, but it's the same kind of thing. And then we see her being, then after that, she gets absorbed, this black shit comes out of nowhere and grabs her, and these hands are grabbing her and bringing her down. And then we see her, basically she's inside the Grail. And then we just see this part where it zooms into her eye and into her eye again, and we get this version of her going like this. Really sadistic smile. So, and that's pretty much what went down. More or less, give or take. Man, I just love this show. I knew when I started reviewing this show, it was going to get really crazy really fast. Man, this show is great. Fate Zero, oh man. Great, just fantastic. Kirei, man! You're so evil! It's like, he's the guy you really want to hate. Like, he's the evil son of a bitch. You just want to take a knife and stick it in his neck and just, you know, it was crazy. But good episode. It's gonna be over soon. Yeah, I'm thinking like about 3 more episodes and then that's it. I already saw Phone. He did a video about it. He was right. Evil of the world. Yeah. Evil of the world. He's the purest of evil. Truly. Purest. You know? 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. I was going to give this a 5 out of 5, but I'm going to wait on it. Next week. Next week's probably going to get a 5 out of 5. I have a feeling. We're going to get some good shit going on. That's all I really have for you guys. Later on tonight, I will do... Well, I got... Really, it's just 2, but One Piece is going to come out, so I'm going to have to do that too. So, look forward to that. Bankai 922. Oh, by the way, it's 11:03. For me, hour from now. See you guys later. Evil